said find the next two terms of the sequence. Okay, if you look at this sequence, we need to know the kind of sequence it is. You will see that 7, if you add 3 to 7, it becomes 10. If you add 3 to 10, it will be 13. So the number that is added to a number to get the succeeding number is 3. And because there is a constant number always added to get the succeeding number, that satisfies the definition of arithmetic progression. So we are going to say that this is an arithmetic sequence. So solution. So the first term A, you remember that the formula to get an particular term or an nth term of a sequence, as I have stated, is A plus n minus 1 D. Okay, so these are what we need to get the next two terms. Of course, here we have the first term. We have three terms. 7 is the first term, T1. T2 is 10, and T3 is 13. So it means that A, which is here, is 7. N is what we need. The next two terms we need are 2, T4, and T5. They are the next two terms we need in this sequence. So if the first term is 7, and for the first term n is 4, for the fifth term n is 5, just like we have Tn here. What we don't have now is D, which is the common difference. How do we get the common difference? The common difference is that number you are going to add to a particular number to get the other. This is common because it's the same number. So the common difference is usually gotten by subtracting a number from the succeeding number, T2 minus T1, or you can as well say T3 minus T2 in that order. So if that is the case, our common difference is equal to T2 is 10, T1 is 7, so it's going to be 10 minus 7, or you can say it is 13 minus 10, and that's going to give us a constant number 3. So having gotten that, the fourth term, which is T4, is going to be equal to the first term using this formula. The first term is 7 plus fourth term 4 minus 1, and then the common difference is multiplied by D, 3, and that is going to give us 7 plus 4 minus 1 is 3 times 3. Of course, in your board maths, you do multiplication before addition. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 7 is 16. So the fourth term is 16. Then the T5, which is the fifth term, the first term, the same formula, 7 plus n is 5 this time around, minus 1 times 3. Okay, and that will give you 7 plus 5 minus 1 is 4 times 3. And 4 times 3 is 12, plus 7 will give you 19. So the next two terms, are 16 and 19 for this sequence. So we have 7, 10, 13, 16, 19. You see that after 13, if you add another 3, you get 16, add another 3, you get 19. So this is the formula, like I said, to get an nth term of an arithmetic progression or a linear sequence.